mentioned Hagan's credentials before the break. Missouri state champion on Greco and freestyle this year. State champion at 120 pounds as a sophomore in high school. 41-0 record in high school this year. Patrick Ramirez wrestling for De La Salle High School in California. 2-on-1 right away for Ramirez. Passivity warning to open things up on Hagan.
The next one will be a point.
You can see Ramirez trying to get his hips underneath, chest up and in. I mentioned before, he's probably going to be well versed in the Greco-Roman game.
Yep.
Even though he doesn't have the credential list of Hagan as far as high school credentials are concerned.
But he has proved this weekend that those do not matter.
Absolutely, very true. Now we're going to have a passivity warning against Ramirez. One apiece. We are scoreless. We're halfway through the first. Arm spin attempt there from Ramirez. He's close to being around behind, just has to pop his head out. Hagan doing a good job holding on. Now gets back to that hip lock and they go out of bounds. I don't believe we will see any points on the board. Would be the case. We are 0-0, 1:26 left here in this first period. This has been a classic Greco battle here in the first 2 minutes. Both guys really solid in their positioning.
And there's our second passivity warning.
Yeah, it goes against Ramirez. So officials deem Hagan a little bit more active.
So he'll go out front early.
Ramirez, he's really doing a good job of fighting for this 2-on-1 on the left side. Pressuring forward. We are close to the edge. He's trying to get a step out here. Hagan circles in. I don't believe either man stepped out. Arm spin attempt there, but Hagan's going to counter, and he's going to get two going out of bounds. Takes a 3-0 lead. Those are big points coming in the last 30 seconds of the first period.
So we'll go to the break. Ramirez leading 3-0.
Ramirez trying to become California's 30th Cadet Greco-Roman champion here in Fargo today. Missouri picked up its 22nd champ earlier. Speaking about Malik Johnson. And now Kyran Hagan trying to do the same, become champion number 23 for Missouri in Cadet Greco-Roman. Our athletes come back to the center and we are ready to roll for period number 2. The 126-pound Cadet Greco-Roman Championship Finals. The big stop sign and bragging rights on the line. Both guys doing a good job getting chest to chest, trying to get to their ties. Inside tie on the left for Ramirez, and has a wrist on the opposite side. Now going 2-on-1. Ramirez definitely trying to stay more upright than Hagan. Just keeping those hips back just a tad. Arm spin attempt there from Ramirez. Hagan slips out of it. The judge was asking for a passivity on Hagan. but nothing awarded. And now another arm spin attempt here from Ramirez. Close to getting around behind, but Hagan slips out of it once again. Doing an excellent job. I believe that's the third arm spin he's weaseled his way out of. And we are just about halfway through the second period. And now passivity warning on Hagan. That'll be a point on the board for Ramirez. So big point there, a takedown would give Ramirez the lead by criteria. Another arm spin. Hagan trying to counter this time with the side headlock. Gets caught on his back. So that'll be a 2-pointer for Ramirez. Ties things up 3 apiece, but as I mentioned, gives him the criteria advantage. Actually, are they going 4 points on that?
That's what it looks like now, 5-3. As we come back up to our feet. Wouldn't be surprised if we maybe see a challenge here, but it looks like Hagan's corner going to let this one go.
And those are big points right there, the 4-pointer. Not only in terms of giving Ramirez the lead, but the criteria advantage as well, because it's going to be essentially Hagan's going to have to get more than a takedown.
Looks like we might have some blood here from Ramirez. Looks like actually it might be his knee.
It looks like he's grabbing his knee a little bit.
Yeah.
You see he has the big knee brace on. Might have got tweaked on that last exchange. Ramirez, you see he's trying to work this knee out. I'm not sure if it locked up on him. It looks like he's ready to roll. Here we go, 1 minute left. It's crunch time now. Kyran Hagan is going to have to open it up. 45 seconds. Ramirez working the front headlock. Trying to sag it down. That official will blow it dead with 41 on the board. Ramirez staying high and tight with that stance. Gets to the 2-on-1. He could eat a lot of time here if he can hold on to it. Pressuring forward. He's staying real active. Now Hagan tried to slip out of it to get around behind. And he's trying to dig into his ties.
Got to try to make something happen here with 15 seconds to go.
He's reaching over the top. He's going to have to try to throw this front headlock. And it looks like he's going to slip off of it. Patrick Ramirez of California. He's going to be your champion here. Final score looks like it will be 7-3 in favor.
Gets on the board.
Exactly. Big win for them. Ramirez is pumped. And he had a heck of a second period to get back in this. Win this Fargo title. His first. Hagan can come up just short